6 things you must know about the law of attraction. Today I'm here to share a couple things with you that you must know about law of attraction before you can manifest things. So the first thing I want to share with you is about vibration. We are all vibrational beings, and before you can actually manifest what you want, you need to become the same vibration as what you're asking, like money, a house, the relationship. If you take an intense microscope on anything, I mean, it can be a chair, a human cell, water, a tree, anything that you can see with your physical eyes, it's vibrating. Have you ever noticed that maybe you do manifest what you want? Maybe you manifest money, or you do manifest that relationship and then you lose it. That's because you have not yet become the vibration of the thing that you're actually trying to manifest. So the first thing you need to do is raise your vibration as high as possible. Become love, become joy. Use your imagination and actually imagine it before it's even here. The next thing that I want to share with you is that you need to like yourself first. You need to love yourself first before your manifestations will actually come to you. You need to be alone with yourself and love yourself unconditionally for who you are, not for who you're trying to become. Be realistic on where you are right now. I mean, really, sit down, come deep inside yourself and be realistic on where you are and say, I love you. I love me right where I am right now, and I accept it. When you love yourself and like yourself and you've been able to forgive yourself, then you can be around others. Then people are going to forgive you and love you and like you for who you are. And that is a beautiful thing. Once you really start loving yourself and really appreciating yourself, and you are sending out those love and joy vibrations, then you're just gonna be one step closer. The next law of attraction tip that I want to give to you is ask yourself empowering questions. When you're really in a tough situation, maybe you can't pay rent. Maybe the person that you love just left you. Ask yourself empowering questions. Go deep within and really ask yourself the empowering questions. And the universe is going to deliver you things in a way that you can understand. There's going to be intuitive hints. Things are going to start showing up in life. And when you've raised your vibrations, you're going to be more readily available to actually see those things. A lot of times when people are in a tough situation, they ask themselves disempowering questions. And when you're asking yourself disempowering questions, you are limiting your manifestations at that point. Because really, in order for you to align with what you really want, you need to become what you want. And so asking empowering questions and lifting yourself up when times are tough is going to help you in the long run with getting what you actually want, no matter what it is. It can be as small as a button or as big as a castle. When you're asking yourself disempowering questions like, why me? Who's to blame? Those are also going to be answered by the universe. The universe is going to answer whatever question you give yourself. So if you're trying to manifest something positive in your life, ask yourself empowering questions. Ask yourself, what is trying to unfold right now? What is trying to emerge from me? What lessons am I learning? How can I make this work for me right now? And then the universe is going to deliver hints to you through your intuition and through things outside of you. You just have to be ready and open to receive those hints. It's really all about the question. And when you're asking yourself the right questions, and when you're really sincere about asking yourself the right questions, that's when the universe is really going to deliver. The universe is going to give you answers that are going to help you rise out of whatever you're in right now. It's really important that you are talking to yourself in a positive way and not in a negative way. Don't put yourself down. Build yourself up. Remind yourself that you're confident and beautiful, and encourage yourself every single day. You need to understand that God and the universe has never made a mistake. It has never repeated itself. This is a journey of unfolding and discovering who you are as a person. And it's a daily journey. It is for me every single day. I'm constantly renewing my purpose and finding out more about who I am, going deep inside, raising my vibration. This is a daily process that you need to go through in order to really find out who you are, what your purpose is, and how you're actually going to be able to manifest the things that you want. These are things that are simple, but they're not always easy. This is the hard work. This is getting out of your comfort zone and stepping into the new version of you, the 2.0. Once you start seeing those hints and following your intuition, taking little tiny steps forward, you start to build up the momentum of what you're trying to manifest. So take those baby steps. Learn to become aware. Learn to recognize those hints that are coming at you so that you can build that momentum so you can go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, because we all want that instant manifestation. I know I do, and I know you do too. You definitely want that instant manifestation. Have you ever experienced that moment where you've said, I've prayed about it over and over, and God just isn't answering me yet? Well, God is answering you. Are you open enough to receive those hints that God is giving you? God will align you with what you want. There's another thing about law of attraction that's really important, and that's what we call the victim consciousness. There's a lot of people around the world right now who are living in a victim consciousness. My boss did it to me. My friend did it to me. My ex left me. This happened to me. The world isn't fair. That's what we call the victim consciousness. So with this victim mindset, there's a lot of people living there, and that's right where you are, and your feelings are valid. But that's where meditation comes in and prayer comes in to help pull you out of that victim vibration. Take ownership for everything that's going on. Whether someone said it to you, yeah, people are jerks. They're going to say stuff to you. What you need to realize is that you need to take responsibility for everything. You manifested what's going on in your life, and that's okay. It's so wonderful when you can see it with your own eyes, because then you can fix it. You can make a change in yourself to change what's going on in your reality, change your perception. You know, there's something that I always tell my kids, you know, when they say, oh, my sister took my toy and now I'm mad at her. And I tell them, well, you manifested that. You're putting off something in your vibration that's making her act that way towards you. So you need to look at yourself first. Right? Because we all need to look at us and stop pointing the finger at other people. That's the only way that we're going to make a change. So this is easy. So if you just say to God or the universe, help, please help me, the universe is going to respond. Bernard Beckwith says, help means hello, eternal loving presence. Hello, eternal loving presence. That's what help means. So when you're asking for help, that's the right thing to be doing. Don't be scared to ask for help. But when you ask for help, be ready to receive. Put your hands out to the sky and say, help. I am open and I am ready to receive. And really be open and be ready to receive. Once we've done those things, then we move into intention. Intention is when you use your imagination to visually imagine what you want to see manifesting in your life. So what I tell my clients is when they set their intention, they need to be talking more about the life that they want. Don't talk about your problems. Don't say, I can't pay my bills. Say something like, wow, it feels so good that I just got the money in the mail to pay my bills. Really talk about your life as if you're already living it. Set that intention. Put that into the universe. Because when you're really speaking it and living it, the universe has no other option but to deliver it to you, right? Just like when you're in a meditation and you're deep into that meditation, or you're just beginning. Maybe you can't clear your mind of all the stuff that you need to do, but instead of thinking about things you need to do, fill your mind with how you actually want to live your life. Imagine yourself. Use all of your senses. Hear the sounds. Okay, see with your eyes, the colors, the depth of those colors. Feel a breeze on your skin or feel someone touching you and really feel how that feels, and close your eyes and taste what it would taste like to have all of your manifestation. Reach out and touch it. Really grab it. I mean, really get deep into it and really feel how it feels and live it. Live it every day. Maybe you're in a junky car, and what you really want to be driving in is a Mercedes. So when you get into that junky car, sit back. These leather seats feel so good right now. Feel those leather seats. Really smell that leather, and it's just so comfortable. Take yourself out of what you can see with your eyes and create a new reality. When you're doing that, you're actually opening yourself up to the possibilities. And we're not denying that bad shit happens. Bad things happen to people every single day. They do, and we're not denying that that's true. What we are doing is we are creating a better life, not only for ourselves, but for the collective as well. Because when we are living in high vibration, we are contributing to the high vibrations all around the planet. It's not an I, it's a we. We are doing this together. The more of us that can raise our vibrations, the more we're going to contribute to the entire world. When you start talking about doubt, fear, gossiping, right? You're talking to your friends, you're gossiping, he did this, oh my God, did you see what they did? You're now in doubt and fear and those lower vibrations. But when you start talking about possibilities, wow, your vibrations, they start to rise. Your energy level goes up. And when your energy level is rising and your vibrations are going up, you've opened up a world of possibilities. Anything can happen when you're in a high vibration. You can manifest and ask yourself what if questions. What if I were a millionaire? What if all my needs were taken care of? What if every person that I ever met was nice to me? What if everything was good? And then ask yourself, what is the best thing that can happen? And so you're taking yourself out of that gossip, doubt, nasty, lower vibrations, and you're rising yourself up to positives. Because when you ask yourself, what if everything was good in my life? You can't help but smile, right? Try it right now. Ask yourself that question and see how it makes you feel. Makes you feel better than how you feel right now, right? Then ask yourself this question. What if all the bad things in my life are just leading me to a point where I'm finally gonna get everything that I've always wanted? What if all those bad things that happened to you were lessons to prepare you for right now, to really step into the next version of yourself and attract everything that you've been trying to manifest? Start asking yourself those what if questions. It's so amazing. You really start to see little miracles piling up one after the other, after the other. Little miracles that you're like, how did that happen? I didn't do anything. How did that happen to me? It's amazing. You really do start to see the law of attraction working in your favor when you start to ask yourself the right questions, the empowering questions. There's something in the law of attraction community where they like to say the dark night of the soul. Have you ever heard of it? The way that I identify the dark night of the soul is when I'm trying to shed my old identity, who I used to be. I don't identify with that person anymore. And I'm trying to emerge into this next person, this next manifestation that I want to be in, this new personality. So I'm in this dark night of the soul where I just don't know what's happening. That's something that I want you to take note of. I want you to really start seeing that, because when you go from your lower vibrations into the higher vibrations, that's when you get that dark night of the soul, because you're shedding all that old crap. You're putting it out with Monday's trash, and you're trying to bring in another trash can full of goodies, right? But there's that in-between time. That's that dark night of the soul. And really sit in that and appreciate that dark night of the soul. There's a lot of people who get scared of that term because it's dark night of the soul. It can be scary and daunting. Just really appreciate it and sit in that, because that's when you know that your manifestations are coming up. They're coming fast. Be ready for them. Be open to receive. Time of that dark night of the soul, there can be a lot of disconnect, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, because you have shed that other person and you haven't quite become that new person that you want to be. So it's dark. That's where the dark night of the soul, dark meaning you don't see, you're not quite where you want to be. When you're going through this stage, ask yourself this question. If this were to last forever, what quality in yourself would have to emerge to bring you peace of mind? Ask yourself that question, and maybe you come up with strength or peace or joy, whatever that quality is. When you start to focus on that is when you start to move out of the dark and you start to move back into the light. At that point, you're no longer resisting the dark. The process is going to speed up exponentially. It's going to throw you and thrust you straight into your manifestations. Potential is always bigger than the problem. Your potential is infinite. A problem is something that lasts right now. It's not something that lasts forever, but your potential, it is infinite. There's no end to how much potential you have. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Think about that. Your potential, it's bigger than the whole earth itself. A problem is very minute and it's very small. But that potential, when you're thinking about your strengths, that's what's going to carry you. Start really visualizing the possibilities of what can be. Visualize the possibility of everybody being nice to you. Visualize the possibility of you having that Mercedes. Visualize the possibility of you having that relationship that you have been trying to manifest. And that's what's going to pull you through the problems. That's going to pull you through to the light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. And then once you sincerely embrace it, and you wake up in the morning and you say, today I'm going to walk in the direction of my purpose. Today I'm going to walk in the vision of my manifestation. Today, I'm going to walk into the direction of those things that I've been visualizing. Then, rather than saying, woe is me, the world hates me, everything is going wrong, when we're walking in the direction of our vision and we're walking towards what we really want, then we're being pulled by joy and love and enlightenment. We all want enlightenment, right? That's why you're watching this video. When you're walking in the direction of your purpose and your vision, you're walking in a higher vibration than you are when you're worried about your problems and you're trying to put the blame on other people. Now, that doesn't mean that your life is going to be cupcakes and rainbows, because that's just not the way this human experience is. There's always going to be positive and negative. You're going to have challenges, but what this is going to do is give you a stronger mind to get through those challenges. So the next time one comes up, you're going to be able to say, hey, God, thank you so much for giving me this challenge. Maybe you're not going to say it like that, but you're at least going to look at it like, I'm tough. This problem is tough, but I am tough and I'm going to get through it. And those tips are what's going to get you closer and closer to your manifestation. I'm really grateful that you guys stopped and watched this video today. And I'm really grateful that you're here, because I believe that we all can use support from one another to help get our manifestations. We can use the law of attraction if we're using it properly. If you gained anything from this video, please like. And if you really thought that it was complete crap, dislike. Comment down below what you're going to do today to change your life. How are you going to use the law of attraction to help you? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You need to be notified every time that I make a video, because I am committed to making weekly videos to help you change your life.